story behind the little song, okay? I recorded this little song. I'm gonna put this little song everywhere because this song is my manifestation song. And in that song, I don't say much, but I say what the hell I want to say. What do I want to say? My daughter and I are happy, healthy millionaires. My daughter and I are happy, healthy millionaires. My daughter and I are happy, healthy millionaires. Happy, healthy millionaires. Happy, healthy millionaires. Now, that's my manifestation. I'm putting that into the universe. I want that to go out into the heavens because it's been in my head. Obviously, the universe put that in my head for a reason. Maybe I need to start believing in this mess. The other thing I said was cancel, clear, delete. Cancel, clear, delete. Cancel, clear, delete all negativity. Cancel, clear, delete. Cancel, clear, delete. Cancel, clear, delete. Remove that ish from me, okay? Because I'm repelling all negativity. I also wanted to come and just show myself because people have been telling me I ain't real. Girlfriend lost 370 pounds. Now y'all think my ass ain't real. Lord have mercy. I'm just an old woman in Seattle. That's all I am. I'm talented though. And I guess I create all that inside of people. But let me tell you something. I knew that mess was going to happen even when I was 500 pounds. I'm going to tell you why. There's this thing in my horoscope. It's in my horoscope, you guys, I swear. First of all, my sun is on the ascendant. My Venus is in the 10th house. Neptune's on the midheaven. And I have Mars in Leo. Eventually, at some point in life, I was going to break out and do some kind of thing that was going to cause people to be like, what is she real? Cancel, clear, delete. Cancel, clear, delete. Cancel, clear, delete. Remove that ish from me. Cancel, clear, delete. Cancel, clear, delete. Cancel, clear, delete. Remove negative. Remove the negativity. Okay, just remove it. Okay, we don't need that because my daughter and I are happy, healthy millionaires. Okay, I just had to make that. I had to put that out there. Like, it's got to be shouted to the universe, right? First of all, I want no negativity, none, because I'm a Capricorntigress, and if, I swear, you go look up Capricorntigress, and it says critical. The moment I hear any critical stuff, I'm done. Ask my family. I got family members that ain't seen me in 25 years. Why? Because I don't go around nothing that's negative. You got something negative to say about me? I'm out. You don't like me? Bye. Ain't into me? Bye. That's just me. I know we can't protect ourselves from the negativity of the world. We can't. None of us can. It's just impossible, right? It's impossible. It's going to hit us, especially if we put ourselves out on the internet. And this has decided to just like, and this is the other thing I talk about. I'm gonna upload another video. I uploaded a video earlier last night called Haters. And it was just because I've been like, I knew all the hating was gonna come, but I didn't know it was gonna be like the kind of hating it was. Like, like I thought it was gonna come differently. And so I just been getting all this stuff like you're bleaching because I'm pale. I've always been pale. Like that's why I went blonde because y'all called me Michael Jackson. Don't y'all remember? Anyway, I've been getting all this stuff. And that I'm not real, that I'm AI. Like my skin is really this clear. I don't want to just, I'm using Zoom right now, but you might think for someone 60 something, it wouldn't be, but it is. And I did something that most people will not ever do. I went and made a series of videos with no real makeup. I did a Pamela. In fact, my daughter can attest to the fact that I yelled and screamed about the whole Pamela Anderson, go, take off all your makeup movement. I was upset about it because I'm like, watch, everybody's going to want you to take off all your makeup and go without anything. And sure enough, it's starting to happen. I'm not a white woman, so I don't feel like I need to look like I don't have any essence to me. But I did do it because, Black women don't like makeup either. So I went and I did a whole series of videos with nothing but me and my bare Pamela Anderson face. And someone still says something. And I'm like, oh, well, forget y'all. Y'all, I'm not uglying myself down to make other people feel good about themselves because y'all got to feel that in yourself. And we got to be accepting of everybody else. And I'm not even that great. I'm funny looking. I ain't never got no surgery. I still got a little pug nose. Come on, keep it real. Y'all keep it real. Okay? I got enough AI pictures, enough AI videos. I can pull out the AI anytime I want. But when I'm real, I'm real. So treat me with respect because I am who I am. I'm not going to be anybody else. This is who I be. This is me. This is when I wake up, I'm this person. When I go to bed, I'm this person. When I walk out my door, I try to even be cuter than this person because this ain't a good hair today. I don't even got my gray hair. I'm just saying, we've got to learn how to give more grace to people. Not everybody out there is fake. Not everybody out there is trying to get over, not real, a scammer, fake, AI. I don't know what's going on right now. I think there's a lot going on right now where there are a lot of unreal people. They're not positive. They're not good. They're not, they're not bringing anything that's good to the table that make people feel good about working with someone, say like an astrologer or a tarot reader. I'm an astrologer and I get upset about the DMs of people that I don't know telling me, hey, get an astrology reading. And I'm like, did you read my profile? Do you realize I'm the owner of Astrology? Look inside. So that kind of is weird, right? I think there's a lot of that going on. And in one of my other videos, I talk about, why I ended up getting all these certifications, because you might see like, oh, she's a certified this and a certified that and a certified this and it's because I went through imposter syndrome. I just felt like people's unbelief in astrology was somehow an unbelief in me. And I wanted to feel valid. I wanted to feel that I was presenting whatever it needed to be presented to do the work I want to do. I want to help people. And I wanted to make sure I had the qualifications that people felt that they wanted to see to get help by me. I don't know if it makes any difference whatsoever. I still have the same clients as before, pretty much. But I guess I feel better inside about what I did for myself and the knowledge that we gained. So that part. But for now, I just want to be happy, right? I think when you get past 60, or in my case, 60 something, once you get into your 60s, though, you don't got time for all this stuff. I don't got time for this stuff. I'm too old for that. I don't want to sit around arguing with people about stuff. I'm not going to change at 60 something. I'm already 60 something. That means whoever I am, good or bad, that person's already established. It's like this stone because I'm 60 something. Like if I was in my 40s or 30s, maybe you could maybe rinse and wash me and change me. But at this point, I think I'm regenerating into whoever it is I want to be as a 60-some-year-old woman. I don't want to not be. I'm trying to hide that. You can see my strap here. So sorry, you guys. But I don't want to not be who I am becoming. I'm actually in love with who I'm becoming. I hope more people get in love with who they're becoming. I feel like we're on this weird journey in life. And this journey, some people call it a matrix. Some people say we're in this parallel world. We're in this, all this different thing. We're these spirits and these human bodies. And in these spirits, as these spirits in these human bodies, we can create whatever world, existence, reality that we want. And I think sometimes people forget that. And I think we start, passing judgment on each other. We start looking weird. Everyone, and there's this thing about the lemmings. I talk about, me and my daughter, I talk about the lemmings a lot. What is that? What am I talking about? I'm talking about people all falling in line with each other. They fall into formation like lemmings, like the birds. If you look up at the sky, we're in September, they're going to start formation up there, the birds, and they're going to start going south and whatever. I don't know how they do it. It's some kind of homing, right? They all know what to do. They just go into formation. It's the lemmings do this. This is what birds do. But we are not birds, we're humans. And we've got unlimited creativity. There was a video that I had heard on YouTube. And it was just pretty much about the I am. I am. What are you telling yourself you are? Who are you? I am what? I am. And it was talking about the magic of the words I am. You hear that? I am. I am. And when we declare I am, we are making a declaration every time we say it. I am. What are you? I am happy. I am healthy. I am a millionaire. I have to believe that at least until it happens, right? You have to believe this stuff. So say it. I am. What is it you want to be? Now, there was this other thing. There was this a couple of things. I'm always doing stuff, right? But it was seeing ourselves as a millionaire, seeing ourselves as we embody the life that we dream of, the life that we want. And I realized that I am manifesting this person. I noticed that I have changed physically to appear more like this person. This person I envisioned way back when I was over 500 pounds. I was in a wheelchair for 7 years, could not walk. Anyone else would have gave up, right? No dreams, no thought. I mean, after 7 years, you think this is it, that's all. It is never going to change for me. But I had a dream. I had a belief. Y'all don't even understand, haters. I had a dream. I had a dream that one day strangers would come to me and say, that B, she's so pretty, she ain't real. And it happened. Y'all think I ain't real. And I'm real. I'm so real. And the thing is, I was 500 pounds. People laughed at me, spit at me, told me how ugly I was. I was never going to be anybody. And now I just look at y'all and laugh. Because y'all be all jealous and stuff. And I'm like, huh? What is there? There's this saying, there's this saying like the one that they laughed at, the last one, or I forget. You know the story about, the tortoise and the hare. 62. Trying to do something at 62. Come on. I am the epitome of the tortoise and the hare. Plus, when I started losing weight and I noticed I was getting a cute shape, I laughed and made a video and I said, God has a sense of humor. Why would you put a 36, 24, 36 on a 62-year-old? Why would you do it? Just laugh, just sitting back laughing like, I got you. See, I'm just joking and playing with y'all, but I'm manifesting, okay? I'm trying to manifest this better person who is in health, right? And she's attractive, she's happy, she's doing stuff. But when you have given up on life, and some of y'all out here might have already done that. I hope not. I hope not. But when you get to a place where you have given up on yourself, on your life, on your future, on your possibilities, it is hard to keep believing that things can get better, that you can get better, or that you can heal, or that you can make money, or that you'll be accepted, or that you'll have success, or whatever it is you're hoping for, you're dreaming about, you're striving for. We all have something. Maybe yours isn't your body. Maybe you've always had a nice body, so it doesn't matter. What I'm saying doesn't make any difference. You've never had to deal with that. You might be dealing with something else. I don't know what it is, but it's something. It might be your marriage, it could be your body, it could be your children. I don't know. Everyone's got their thing, right? I always say everyone's got their something. Everyone's got it. No one's perfect. Who said in this world anyone was going to get perfection? That's not promised to us at no time. We are all creating the best world we can in the life that we have created for ourselves. So the secret, from what I'm gathering from my manifestation learnings, is that we've got to be careful about the message that we are telling ourselves of who we are. Who is your I am? Is your I am the person you see? Are you on the road to being the I am that you imagine your I am to be? Because sometimes we're not, and we don't realize it. We think, oh, why am I going through this? But then you realize you're nowhere near the road that you're supposed to be on, at least astrologically. Sometimes I'll do someone's horoscope and they ain't nowhere near it. Like, child, what? No wonder you came to me. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't. And the funny thing is when they go and do what they're supposed to do, it bam, bam, bam. Because that's the way it's supposed to be. Now, y'all might be saying, there's something telling this girl that she should be all up in her face all the time. I'm just selling her astrology stuff. Yup. My horoscope actually says that. I need to be in your face selling my astrology stuff. It actually says that. I got my progressed MC sitting on my sun, my natal sun, in the 12th house, but it's really getting close to the first house. And you think I'm doing stuff now? When it gets to the first house, you're going to probably see even more of me. I'm sorry. Because it's coming. I'm becoming. I also have Pluto in the first house. I'm becoming. And I realize that now, and I'm embracing that, and I'm excited about it because I think something good is coming. As far as my communication and my podcasting and YouTubing and all that kind of stuff, I think something good is coming. And I think it's meant to be. And I've been at it for a minute, so I'm perfecting what I'm doing. And when it happens, y'all can listen to me sing my daughter and I Happy Healthy Millionaires and hear my I told you so. It's like, I told y'all so. I've been telling y'all for 7 years I'm coming. Y'all might be like, she's old now. She ain't doing nothing. She's sitting at home. I be telling myself stuff. Yo. But no, I'm coming for real. Y'all don't even understand. I've got all this stuff, all these little plans and stuff. I mean, I'm going to do as much as anybody else on the internet is doing, right? That's what I'm saying. Because normally I just sit in the background, just watching other people and just not doing the thing. And I'll tell you this, and then I'll go. If you follow me at all, you know that I've been dealing with issues with my family. My daughter's been ill. And that's been really hard. It's made summer hard. I started back in spring. So, and let me stop for a second. I'm about to upload another video because, like people saying, one of the comments that I got was that I'm bleaching. Look, y'all, when you are as pale as me, you don't have to bleach. You can see the blue in my veins. Okay. I don't need to bleach. That's not me. Other people may be. I am not Serena Williams. Okay. I've been this pinky all my life. It's just, when I was little, they say I look like a pig, the color of a pig. Used to squeeze my nose and make it red, stuff like that. One cousin called me a gray meatball because I was an indistinct color. This is not new for me. It's just, maybe it looks more stark now because I went with the lighter hair, and so it probably causes more attention. But beyond that, no, you guys, stop. People need to be kinder on the internet. I don't think we've got enough kindness on the internet. Y'all be saying the meanest things. Oh my gosh, y'all don't even know. So I made a couple of videos. I'll put the link up underneath the comments, I guess. This video I'm about to upload. I had uploaded one called Haters, but this next one, I called it something like the Black Experience, something. It's about my being called bleached. And first of all, I don't got the money, okay? Because you need money for whatever the heck those girls are. I don't know how to take someone the color of Serena and get them almost to my color. I have no clue what they're doing. I clueless, okay? But I am me. I've been me. I'm in Seattle. I don't go out a lot and I don't tan like I used to. Back in Jersey, I used to go out in the sun a lot. And up in Alaska, I was close to the equator, so I never had to worry about coloring. But here I'm just fading out. Even the Zoom has faded me out a couple of times. It's fading on out. I don't know. Like, what do I do? This is life. We've got to be more accepting of each other. We are where we are. We are who we are. We're living the best life we can in the body that we were given, in the life that we were given. I think some of us want a better life. I know I definitely would want, things better. But I'm going to do the best with the life that has been bestowed upon me, and hopefully, give my all, even in my 60s. I don't want to give up. I want to keep fighting, and I definitely want to keep fighting for my daughter and her health and her recovery. So I want to thank anyone who's been listening to me rant, because this is kind of a rant. This is my Labor Day party rant, whatever it is. I wanted to come do something for Labor Day because I want to remind everybody that I have started this new thing, which is I have created these things called snapshots. Now, I'm so proud of the snapshots. The snapshots are, and you can get that at Kit. I've got that somewhere. But I also got this $20 reading. So every week, I'm going to open it up for 10 $20 readings. Like if someone's in that situation where they need a $20 reading, I want to be available to them. So I'll have that allotted, okay, no matter what happens. And, anyone who needs or wants a reading and they want to reach out and get one, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm a generator. Like I said, I am not going to chase you down. I thought about it. I reached out to a couple of old clients and I realized I'm way too lazy for that. And I don't want to chase people. So if you want to get a reading, reach out to me. Let me know. I will get you the link if you don't see it in the comments on how you can get yourself a $20 reading. And as long as I've got an opening still open that week, I will get you in. If I can't do you that week, then I'll put you in for the next week because my time is limited. Okay. I'm getting older. I got so much energy at this age. Okay. But I love doing the readings. I love connecting with you guys. Like when I do the readings, I get to actually talk with you. I actually get to meet you, talk with you, understand your life. I mean, it's more than just, I don't know, whatever you guys might think it is. But for me, it's like, wow, I actually get to talk with this person. I actually get to know what's going on in their life and how to help them if I can, or provide whatever service I can. Because, like I said, I've been certified in God knows what. There's probably something I can provide that's going to help you feel better. That's what I do. In one of my videos, I even talked about how I went to narcissism training school. I mean, even to that extent, I got certified. I went to narcissism training because there are so many narcissists that people are being accused of it anyway, that I thought, oh God, I got to learn more about this. And then after what happened with my own marriage, I thought, it's because most people come to me because of their relationships. They either want love, they're in love, they've had problems with love, or they're regretting love. I mean, something like that. They want to love again, or money. So whether it's job, career, success, actual financial money, most people are worried about that, or their self-development. And what I mean by that is themselves. There's a lot of people, I'm one of them, that has a lot of emphasis either in the first house or the seventh house. When it's the first house, you're dealing with yourself, you're dealing with your body, you're dealing with your personality, you're dealing with people not liking you, you're dealing with whatever that might be. There's a certain dynamic that comes with first house people. And there's another certain dynamic that comes with seventh house people, and then 10th house and fourth house. But really, those seventh house people, I get a lot of them because they're dealing with relationship issues. They're dealing with other people, whether it's enemies, their business partners, their actual partners, the guy they married, they're cheating on them now, all of that kind of stuff. So I just want you to know I cover all of that, all of that. And it's the work I love to do. I love talking to other people. Like I said, I'm just a mom in Seattle. So my life is kind of boring when I'm not doing my work. And my work is just helping people with getting some clarity and looking at it from a different angle. Because I think when you look at it from the angle of how the planets are affecting it, like we all feel it, right? Whatever we're going through. But then when you think, oh, wait, that's because of that, it starts to make sense. Like you'll understand, oh, this is only going to happen until October. Oh, okay, I can deal with that. But sometimes when we're going, okay, I'll just say this and then I really am going to go, because I can talk about astrology until I'm like 90. One of the things that is something that mainstream doesn't understand, but me as an astrologer understand, is what they call the curse of 27. The curse of 27 is famous. The curse of 27 happens so often that it boggles the mind. Amy Winehouse, 27. Michael from In Excess, 27. Jimi Hendrix, 27. Janis Joplin, 27. There's more. I mean, I could just go on. They're all 27. Now, why is that happening? Because Saturn. It's a Saturn issue. Saturn goes to what they call a Saturn return between the ages of 20, usually about 27 to 30. And when that Saturn hits at 27, after it being in some place horrible from before, because usually it's like in the 12th house of Saturn until it gets to the return, man, that's it. That usually takes them out. It takes people out. It's too much. The pain, the letdown, the failure, the restriction, the constriction, the loss. Saturn is the most painful planet of all. It's really highly documented. And man, that 27, it is a hard time. I really watched my daughter around 27. I tried to commit suicide at 27. It's not a good time. I just need people to understand. So, when you're an astrologer, you know certain things like that. And so when people come to you, you realize, oh, they're in a pattern. Oh, they're in the pinnacle, the fall, whatever it might be. And it's why I love doing what I do, because I feel like I've mastered it enough that I can help people when they're in that moment. I've been in the moment, so I know when the moment's coming. I've had my own spiritual awakening, so I know when someone else is having a spiritual awakening. I've had my own brush with, suicide, so I know when someone's looking at suicide. I had my own brush with death. I know when someone's dealing with death. I had my own issues with self-esteem. I know when people, I feel like all these things, especially because I'm 60 something, I feel like I was provided with all this knowledge so that when people come to me and they're younger and they're struggling and they don't know, I can say, oh, calm down. You're going through this. Venus is opposed your sun, or Neptune is on your ascendant, or whatever it is. I have found that there's always a mitigating factor. And if people would just understand that without reacting and giving up and panicking and whatever it is they do, oh my gosh, we would save so much time. We would save so many lives. We would save so much if people understood that this is part of cycles. These are, oh man. Some of y'all think astrology is like, I don't know what, religion or something. It's a science. It's a science, like math. If A plus B equals C, then da, 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 da. That's all I do. If this equals that, then this is that. And when you put it together, especially after you have seen it again and again, year after year, decade after decade after decade, then you just know. So I thank those who turn to me. I thank you for your support. Thank you for trusting me, entrusting me with some of your deepest, darkest things. It is an honor to help you in any way that I can. It is an honor in every possible way to help you. I wish I had more energy. I wish I was younger. because I had so much more energy. I could do like, yeah, 10 a day and not 10 a week or something. But those days are over. But I help as I can, when I can, how I can. And I am thankful to anyone who helps me, because I exist basically on the, the help that I get from people who support my work. So thank you for supporting what I do. Thank you for your support. Thank you if you have listened this far. I have not even checked this.